Hello, hello, hello. This is Gresh from the I Am CEO podcast, and I have a very special guest on the show today. I have the Truth Jones of the truthjones.com. The Truth, is awesome to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me on the show. I truly appreciate it.
No problem, no problem. And what I wanted to do was just read a little bit more about you so people can hear about all the awesome things that you're doing. And the Truth Jones is an 11-year-old internationally certified speaker, an internationally best-selling author, TEDx speaker, successful day trader, and the CEO of Return on Investment. The Truth, are you ready to speak to the IMCEO community?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Let's do it. So the first question I had was just to hear a little bit more about your CEO story and what led you to start your business.
Well, it all started back when I was 8 years old when I wrote my first book, The Win Within. And the reason I read my book is because of the situation I was going through at the time, and I didn't know how to express myself. So I expressed myself through literature, and I wrote my first book, The Win Within. And at the time, I was getting bullied by my teammates. So I expressed myself through literature and wrote my first book, The Win Within. That's when it really got started. And then after that, my mom had took me to a Let's Get Motivated seminar, and I got to see my idol speaker, Mr. Les Brown, on stage for the first time. And that's why I want to become a speaker. And that's also kind of how I got certified under him in a way, because I said I would get on stage with him in less than a year. And, well, I did.
Awesome.
Yeah. With a part of his Les Brown Institute training. And they had a speakers competition, and whoever won got to speak on stage with Mr. Les Brown.
Awesome. That's awesome that you took something, where you were getting bullied, and, I'm sorry that happened, obviously, but it seems like it kind of propelled you into having a lot of opportunities to be able to help out so many people by writing your book. And then, of course, the awesome opportunity to be able to talk with Les Brown is definitely something that a lot of people don't get to do.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And now I wanted to ask you for what I call exactly like how you serve your clients that you work with. So this could be your products and services. Could you break it down to us a little bit more about like what you do to help support those clients?
Yes. So I have a product and a service. My product is I built The Win Within as an actual product that you have to manufacture. And I have my service, which is my trading course and my basic stock course. And in my basic stock course, it's a webinar. And it's an online webinar that teaches people all the basics and fundamentals about learning and investing in the stock market. So that's what that one. And for that one, you can just go at your own pace and go whenever you want to. It's $97. And then I have my trading course, which also improves, also has the stuff from the stock course as well, which is $9.97. But I help you along the way with 2 coaching sessions about asking questions or whatever you need to know to get started, or if you're having trouble with something. So that's the difference between my Stocks 101 course and the Truth Success Series trading course.
So the Truth Success Series training course is just for anybody that might need help in any aspect, not just about stocks?
Well, no, so mostly specific in stocks.
Okay.
Mostly stocks though, stocks and options.
Okay. Awesome. Well, now I wanted to ask you for what I call your secret sauce. And this could be what you feel kind of distinguishes you or sets you apart. But could you give us an example of a secret sauce for yourself and maybe even your business as well?
What do you mean by a secret sauce? Do you mean a secret to growing your money in the stock market?
A secret for what you feel kind of sets you apart. So something that you feel kind of distinguishes you from anybody else that might have similar courses or do similar things. What do you feel kind of sets you apart? But you can give us a secret for the stock market too, if you have one.
Well, besides my age, my uniqueness is a lot of courses that teach you about trading in the stock market and options and a whole bunch of other stuff. They teach you everything what you need to know. They don't teach you how to do it. They give you all the information, but they don't show you how to get it. They don't show you how to get started. It's like one of those things where it's like when you play football. You have to play, but you don't know how to run it.
Right. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, it's all about execution, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. A lot of times people have like you said, the playbook and you know how to run the plays, you know the routes, you know everything, all the ins and outs. But when you get out there on the football field, you don't know what to do. So it's great to be able to kind of lean on, people like you, and you're developing products that kind of help out, support people with that.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So now I wanted to switch gears a little bit and ask you for what I call a CEO hack. And this might be an app, a book, or a habit that you have, but it's something that makes you more effective and efficient as a business owner.
Something that makes me more efficient as a business owner is more so, not just conferences. But, I also listen to successful business owners every day, so I can learn from how they got started, what they were doing, and their shifts in their mindset that made them get to the level or the point that they are now.
Awesome. Yeah, I love that. They always say that success leaves clues. So a lot of times if you can take in content and listen to those people that are super successful, like you mentioned, like Les Browns of the world, that can definitely lead you there if you're able to kind of follow their playbook, so to speak.
Yeah, model those that have already achieved what you want to achieve.
Yeah, so why not model them? Exactly right. So now I wanted to ask you for what I call a CEO nugget. And this might be a word of wisdom or a piece of advice. Or if you can hop into a time machine, what would you tell your even younger business self?
I would say for as far as that was about 3 years ago. So if I would have gone back 3 years ago when I was still getting bullied, I would say ask the bullies why they were picking on me, and why were they singling me out at everyone else. Because the reason is because you never know what someone could be going through in their lives. It could be academic issues, personal issues, mom or dad. They could be struggling with a family member's death. You never know what someone has going on with their lives. So they might not know how to express themselves verbally or on another form without physical, and having to hurt other people because they're hurt.
That's absolutely true. And that's definitely something to remember. Like you say, you never know what people are going through. And sometimes people don't know how to kind of manifest those actions. Sometimes, you're blessed to be able to write a book. Some of those people that were going through those issues might have been able to do things like that. But that's an absolutely a great thing to kind of keep in mind, and always kind of keep a perspective based off of what other people might be going through. And now I wanted to ask you for my absolute favorite question, which is the definition for what it means to be a CEO. And we're hoping to have different quote unquote CEOs on this show. So I wanted to ask you the truth. What does being a CEO mean to you?
Being a CEO for me is being my own boss and being able to, do what I want and live the lifestyle that I want. And help people also live their lifestyles that they want to achieve, and whatever they want to achieve can help me achieve. So
Absolutely. Go ahead.
So for being a CEO for me, besides just being my own boss and owning a business, is to help people or other people achieve their dreams. Because when I help other people achieve their dreams, I'm achieving my dreams, because my dream is to help people achieve theirs.
There you go. Yeah, I love that. And by telling your story, being, brave enough to be able to do that, you're definitely, doing that and well beyond your years, as I'm sure that you've heard a couple of times. So I truly appreciate you for kind of sharing that with us. And I think that's an incredible definition. So the truth, I truly appreciate you for taking some time out. What I wanted to do was pass you the mic, so to speak, just to let our readers and our listeners know anything additional about you or your business, or any pieces of advice you might have.
Okay. Well, you guys can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. For Facebook, it's Christian the Truth Jones. For Twitter, it's at the Truth 2024. Same thing with Instagram. Again, at the Truth 2024. You can also find me on YouTube at the Truth Jones channel. And you can also find me at my website, thetruthjones.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, The Truth. And we'll have those links in the show notes just so that anybody can follow up with you. But again, I truly appreciate you for, being awesome and taking some time out today. I hope you have a phenomenal rest of the day.
You too. Thank you.